and on this week's edition of the BLAST Newscast.
Election 2012 is just around the corner. Who do you think will win the election? Barack Obama or Mitt Romney? I'm Dustin Clifton, and we'll have that story coming up.
Beautiful skies in the area today, but watch out for some afternoon showers and windy conditions for the remainder of this week. I'm Levi Bennington, and I'll have further details in this week's weather forecast.
Those stories and a whole lot more can be seen on this week's edition of the BLAST Newscast.
For the week of October 16th, 2012.
And now, coming to you live from our studios in Sharpsville, Indiana, Katie Folgenhauer and Jacob Pyle.
Thank you, Chris Henry. Hello, and welcome to the BLAST Newscast. I'm Jacob Pyle.
And I'm Katie Folgenhauer. November the 6th is an important day for everyone in the U.S. The votes will be made as to who will be the President of the United States. Barack Obama, who hopes to have another 4-year term as President of the United States and hopes to be able to cut deficits, invest in education, and to cut taxes. Or Mitt Romney, who hopes to find new jobs for unemployed people, to cut federal funding and for public broadcasting, and don't forget the 5-point plan.
You've seen the campaign ads on TV. You've heard both sides of the story. And we as Team BLAST are going to vote for who they believe should be President of the United States. Here is some commentary about what this election has in store for all of us. Is BLAST Newscast reporter Dustin Clifton.
Thank you, Jacob. Hello, viewers. Election Day 2012 is coming up and going fast, too. The BLAST Newscast went around to all the Team BLAST kids and asked them for their opinion on what or who they believe should be our next U.S. President. But first, a couple of footnotes. All votes and opinions stated will remain anonymous unless specified. Otherwise, and the votes that are being made as BLAST Newscast presents coverage of the election 2012 will not count towards the official tally of this year's presidential election. We asked on Facebook a couple of weeks ago, asking some of the BLAST Newscast viewers on who they believe should be President of the United States. As it stands right now, 2 people have voted for Obama, and 3 people voted for Romney. The votes are going to be tallied up, and we'll have the results of this election on a future edition. For the BLAST Newscast, I'm Dustin Clifton.
Thanks for the report. A reminder that if you are registered to vote here in Central Indiana, voice your opinion. The polls at the Sharpsville Fire Department will be open on Election Day, so put in your vote on who you think should be the next President of the United States. And now with a look at our other headlines that are making news today is BLAST Newscast headline reporter J.R. Clifton.
Thank you, Jacob. Hello, everyone. Here's our headlines for this week. Team BLAST will be open Halloween Day for the trick-or-treaters, where we'll be passing out free apple cider and free candy. And we'll need volunteers to help us with that. Be ready to pass out free candy and free apple cider for Halloween. Carson's Community Day coupons are now available at the cafe. If you're interested in selling Carson's Community Day coupons, see Kay or Howard at the cafe. And finally, spots are filling up quickly for next year's Big Stuff Church Camp in Panama City Beach, Florida. Put in your $50 deposit to secure your spot. Once your deposit is put in, the $50 will go off your church camp total. So put your money in right away and get ready to do some fundraisers for Big Stuff Church Camp. Those are our headlines for this week. I'll be back at the end of the newscast for a preview of what you'll see on next week's edition. But for now, I'm J.R. Clifton.
Thank you, JR. And now it's time for our weather with our rain or shine weatherman, Levi Bennington.
Thank you, Katie. Hello, everybody. I hope everyone's been enjoying this beautiful weather that we've been having today. Clear skies and mild temperatures are in store for today, with a high of 67 degrees and a low of 54 degrees. Enjoy today while you can, because tomorrow we'll be expecting chances of rain in the afternoon, plus windy conditions with a high of 70 degrees and a low of 47 degrees. I hope you have a great rest of your week, whatever you do. I'm Levi Bennington, and that's today's weather!
Thank you, Levi. Team BLAST student Braden Bookout has made a video and has asked me to show you guys this video. This video that you're about to see involves two people. It's a comedy video, and it talks about the Lord and stuff. And he was the one that put what you're about to see together. And the name of the video is called Love to the Extreme. Following the video, Katie Folgenhauer is going to sit down with Braden for a short interview about how he got started doing stuff like this and being in the same shoes as I am. And now here's Braden Bookout with Love to the Extreme.
But dude, I love you more!
But no, I love you more!
No, none your damn blood.
No, te amo más!
Alright, let's settle this like men. Five minutes later.
That was the video Love to the Extreme, and this gentleman sitting next to me is the guy that put this video together. He's a member of Teen Blast Praise Team, plays good guitar, but especially makes wonderful videos for us. I'm talking about Teen Blast's very own Braden Bookout.
Thank you, Katie.
So Braden, tell us how you got started in making fun videos like this.
It actually all started, I was just scrolling through apps one day in iTunes, and what happened, I was just looking at video editing stuff. One day I was like, why not? And I found a video editing app that suited me very well, and I looked at it, and really good, useful tools, and I'm like, why not make some videos?
Is this something that you might be interested in going to college for?
Yeah, I already decided I'm going to college for that.
Now here's an interesting fact. Braden has actually made an ad for Teen Blast prior to making this video and posted it on YouTube. What gave you the idea to make a video like that?
It's just like if you really want to get Teen Blast put out there, you want to put it on something that everyone can see. So just put it on YouTube and everyone can see it.
Who would recommend this special type of hobby to you?
Who would recommend it? I don't really think it would be a recommended thing. I think it's just something that God's just popped in my head one day, and I just got really interested in it.
Braden Bookout, thank you for joining us, and keep up the good work.
Thank you, Katie.
You're welcome.
Hey, Mr. No Name, what do you get when you put together a small itty-bitty green vegetable and a guy who is so wacky he doesn't know what he's doing? I don't know. What do you get when you put together a itty-bitty green vegetable and a guy who is so wacky he doesn't know what he's doing? Give up. Yes? A peanut! Ooh, peanut! Gary got the green itty-bitty vegetable, and the guy is so wacky he doesn't know what he's doing.
Hey, looking for something to do on a weekday afternoon? Come up and join us for Teen Blast. Our address is 210 South Main Street here in Sharpsville, Indiana, 46068. Anyone 6th grade or older is welcome. We're open after school on Mondays and Wednesdays through Friday from 3 to 6, and Tuesdays from 3 to 9, with Tuesday service from 6:30 to 8:30. Come join us, won't you?
And now with a look at what you'll be seeing on next week's newscast is BLAST Newscast headline reporter J.R. Clifton.
Thanks, Jacob. On next week's newscast, the BLAST Newscast will be set on wheels, as we will be featuring some of Team BLAST's talented roller skaters along the roller skating rink, along with a look about what you should do to get yourself prepared once you're in the roller rink. So get your helmets, get your knee pads, and get your skates as Team BLAST goes roller skating. That's coming up on next week's edition of the BLAST Newscast. I'm J.R. Clifton. We'll see you then.
Thank you, JR. And now, a program note. We will not be here at Team BLAST for next week's newscast. Instead, the BLAST Newscast will be live from the Hoosier Land Roller Rink in Frankfort, Indiana next week. So join us and get ready for a safe and fun time on the rink. And with that, that will be it for this week. Thank you for joining us. I'm Katie Felgenhauer.
And I'm Jacob Pyle. Until next week, good night, and God bless my friends.
All views and opinions expressed during BLAST Newscast coverage of the 2012 elections are anonymous and do not necessarily reflect the views of Team BLAST Ministries or Jacob Pyle Productions. This is Chris Henry speaking. The BLAST Newscast has been pre-recorded.